part of what I do now is I'm honored to be the first Terry Sanford Distinguished Professor of Public Policy at Duke University. Having spent 5 years leading the UNC system, not necessarily an easy transition, but I made it. Actually, I have great respect for Duke University, and they've let me work on this issue. So one of the things we did was pull together 10 retired judges. 5 of them ran for office as Democrats, 5 ran for office as Republicans. Of the 10, 5 had been Chief Justice of the North Carolina Supreme Court. There was another Associate Justice, 2 members of the Court of Appeals, including a longtime Chief Judge of the Court of Appeals, and 2 trial judges. Those 10 judges came together over 3 days. The first day was really an orientation, frankly, was designed to educate students and faculty and public policy makers, as well as the judges. But then they spent 2 days drawing the districts, drawing maps. Let me share with you what they came up with. So first, let's go back and look at the 2011 congressional maps as drawn by the legislature, which were declared unconstitutional in 2016. And then they do a new set of maps, which was approved by the court, and we held the 2016 election under a different map than this one. But this one was used in 2012 and 14 before it was held. The courts finally got around to declaring it unconstitutional. This is the new map that was drawn by the legislature in 2016. Looks a little better, but as you can see, you still have the salamander in the middle there, but you've also got some other districts that look not necessarily compact. That one was approved by the courts based on racial gerrymandering. It is now under attack in the courts for partisan gerrymandering. The case was actually set for trial to begin June 26. The judges delayed the trial pending, I think, although they haven't said this, pending the outcome of a case that the Supreme Court of the United States has taken from Wisconsin to determine the issue of whether or not gerrymandering can be struck down constitutionally if it is too partisan. Historically, the courts have said, no, that's a political question. We don't deal in political questions. But there's some thought now that they've taken this case, they're at least open to hearing arguments. And I can talk more about that if you'd like. But, so that's what, now here's what our judges did. I think it's a lot prettier myself. And we use the same color, so it isn't the colors. But you can tell it is more compact. It tries to keep areas of the state together. It complies fully with the Voting Rights Act. It complies with all federal and state law. This map was drawn by those judges without regard to partisan information, registration, voting history, any of that. So it can be done. And that was our only real purpose at Duke, was to prove you can do this in a nonpartisan way.